Chineke! He's even breathing. Ha! Romanus, this live rabbit you are holding here, is it for sale? Romanus, has something gone wrong with your ears?
Abel.
Hey.
Take a good look at me. What do you think of me?
What should I have thought about you?
Do you think I'm a fool?
I mean, where's all this coming from now?
Why did you stop me here now to ask me if the animal I'm carrying is for sale? Have you ever bought any animal in your life? Do you even know what the taste of an animal like this is like?
Look, number one, we are not quarreling.
We're not quarreling. But stop asking me what I'm carrying when you know you don't have any intention of buying.
Who told you I don't have intention of buying? Who told you?
You, Abel. Buy an animal. If they beat you from now till tomorrow, shh, will fall out of your pocket.
Chineke, Romanus, oh, I don't blame you. So because I stopped you this morning to greet you, that's why you are pouring all these abuses on me. Hey, let me tell you, all these animals you are catching, both the guilty ones and the innocent ones, the thing has got into your head now. And that is what is going to kill you. I'm not going to well, we are in the same village, we'll see who's going to lose at last. Just go on hunting both guilty animals and even innocent ones. Piam! Bow! Shoot! Piam! Rabbit! Catch! Trap! Their blood will be on your head though.
That's a very big rabbit you've got there.
Yes. It entered my trap in Opuro.
Really? He's going to fetch you a lot of money, you know.
No, but I don't have the intention of selling it.
What are you going to do with it then?
I want to give it to the girl that makes my heart somersault all over the place. A girl that makes the Omunkalu River sing in the morning sun.
And who is that girl?
She's standing right in front of me, carrying a pot of water. Her name is Adaeze.
Romanus, you have such a sweet tongue, and I'm sure you can make my grandmother remove her clothes for you.
So why haven't I made you remove your own clothes for me?
Because I'm not foolish.
Don't worry, I'm willing to wait. Okay, I will wait. Please. Hold this for me, hold it.
What?
You see what I'm doing? Well, let me get my knife. Let us go home.
What are you doing? I don't know what people will say when they see you carrying my pot of water.
People have mouth, let them talk. Eh? If I like, I carry your pot of water. If I like, I carry your kettle of water. Adaeze, come on, let's go.
Romanus.
Come on, let's go. Bring it. Oh.
Shajmo Udu Koto Udu Udu Koto Koto Udu Hey. I was not joking when I told you that you will amount to nothing. Hey! Imagine a full-grown man carrying a pot of water for a small girl who has not even learned how to wash her backside. Fear inani. If you will end up in dirty. Obuano.
Why is it that you and Abel are always quarreling?
Don't mind him. Eh? It is jealousy that is killing him. You see, he wants what I have, but unfortunately he can never have it.
What things?
He wants you. He has always had his eyes on you. Eh? That's why he's following me everywhere I go to. Eh? You see, the thing there is that he does not have anything he's doing. That's why you see him following me everywhere, running his mouth while I'm busy building my own future. Don't mind him, he will soon find what to do. Let's go.
Romanus, is everything all right?
Thank you.
Everything is all right. What could be wrong? There, Adendo. Good morning. I hope you slept well.
Romanus, it does not go well. You're carrying my daughter's pot of water on your head around the village. And look, this is not the way to go about this.
I did not carry Adaeze's pot of water on my head around the village. I carried it from Opolo to your house. And again, it was on top of my own head, Romanus's head, that I carried it, not on any other person's head. Why should that be a problem? Eh? Well, Ogonna, I brought this for you, eh?
Romanus, thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you.
Let me be going.
Adaeze, I want to talk to you.
Any problem?
This thing that is going on between you and Romanus is getting us worried. Both of you are seen everywhere. Now, he has taken carrying pots of water for you from the stream.
Mama, I only saw Romanus on my way back from the stream and he decided to help me. Is there anything wrong with someone helping another?
We've not said that there's anything wrong in Romanus helping you. But what we are saying that he has not come to ask your hand in marriage. And if he continues following you all around the place, it will scare suitors that would have come for you in marriage?
Romanus and I have not discussed marriage. He's just someone that likes me and I like him. When we see, we discuss things. Besides, no other suitor has come to ask for my hand in marriage.
They will come, my daughter. Some of them will be better than Romanus. Listen, I don't want you to lose out something good because a village hunter is following you around. Adaeze.
If you don't want to have anything to do with him, why then did you accept the animal he gave you? You would have allowed him to go with it and make some money.
Shut up your mouth! Shut up your mouth before I matter and shut it for you! Adaeze! Adaeze! Yes, I need your butter.
You're back. You did not catch anything. So what is making you so happy now?
Billy, what is your problem? Do you want me to start crying and rolling all over the ground because I didn't catch any animal?
I did not say that too. I only know how you feel anytime you come back home without any animal.
Well, Billy, I chose to smile today. Is there anything wrong with it? Don't bother my life.
Or you give what you caught again to Adaeze and her mother. Romanus, you cannot continue like this. You will not make anything out of your life if the only thing you can do is to chase after Adaeze and hand over everything you're supposed to run this home with to her.
Hey, listen to me, Billy. Just listen to me. What I do with the money I make is my business. If I decide and choose to hand over all the animal I catch in Okpolo forest to Adaeze and the mother, it is my business. If I decide to be going to the stream every morning to fetch water for Adaeze's mother, it is also my business. You're my sister, not my mother. If you're looking for who to mother, go and find a husband and move out of this house and stop bothering me.
I am not bothering you. At all, I'm not bothering you. But tell me, what will I use to cook the soup I'm supposed to cook this morning?
Has all the fish in this village finished?
I said it. So it is only Adaeze and her mother who are good enough to eat meat, Mbili cannot eat meat. Mbili's body cannot eat meat,
Listen, Mbili. It looks like you're looking for trouble this morning. If the frustration of you not finding a husband is what is disturbing you, don't take it out on me. Leave me alone.
Okay, come and eat in this house. Come and eat.
I will go to Adaeze's house.
And what is making you smile?
I just remembered what Romanus said the other day.
What did he say?
Roma, he has a way with words. He said that I can make the Umunkalo River sing in the early morning sun.
That's a Romanus. Talks a lot of nonsense, you know.
Informer. So you want to tell me that all he says is nonsense,
What else is it? How can Umunkalo River sing because of you?
Okay, wait. Just listen. Listen very carefully. Can't you hear it sing?
I can't hear anything. See, it's like he's getting into your head. I just hope that one day he won't talk you into marrying him.
And you think there's anything wrong with marrying him?
Just look at yourself. What will a beautiful girl like you be doing with a village hunter like Romanus? Don't you have dreams, ambitions?
I do, but I don't think there's anything wrong with Romanus. He's just a young man who's trying to make a living the very best way he can. And look, he likes me. Believe me, he's very funny. He's a very funny man.
Go ahead and think whatever you want to think. I still think there are better men in this village than your Romanus. As for me, I'm going to wait for them.
Okay, my sister, wait for them. I have my Romanus to think about.
Okay, go ahead and dream, think, meet me.
Mama, please wait for me. Wait for me, please.
After thinking, come to me.
Some touch to roof this house now. If I don't do this thing before the rains come, this house will leak like a sieve. I don't have anybody to help me. Your cousin Obinna has decided to get missing in the city. I have asked him to come home like others if it is at times. But I know what is holding him. The good life over there cannot allow him come. Are you not making a decent living now as a hunter in this village? Romano, those demons that roam the city, they call women, have ensnared him, and that is why he doesn't want to look our way again. Otherwise, tell me what is there. You know, been roofing this house with zinc. Romano, tell me.
Abraham. But you've always known Obinna. Obinna's waist is fire. He would not come back until he has impregnated all the girls.
Romano, come and sit down. He will impregnate all the girls, and his father's house is leaking.
Abraham, I have come to discuss something with you.
About what?
I have come of age, and I have to be a man. And you know very well that my sister is yet to find a husband. We cannot allow our father's name to die like that. So I am thinking of getting married. I'm talking to you, you're not saying anything.
But you have not said anything.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is that I want to get married. And I have seen the girl I want to marry.
Who is this girl?
Adaeze. Fair, beautiful Adaeze. They are Dindu's daughter.
Adaeze. She's a very good girl. And from a good home. Romano, you don't marry a wife with pancane nuts. You need money.
It is true, Day. But I have saved. I have been saving, and I've saved enough. I am ready.
Is the girl ready? Did her parents tell you that they want her to get married now? Don't you think they would like to train her in school? And she is their only child. Have you asked her?
I haven't. I have not asked her yet. But I know she will not refuse me.
Romano. Do not walk on what you think people will do. Find out what they will do. When you find it out, come and tell me. You know, we're always ready to support you in whatever you want to do. Huh? First things first.
It's all right, Abraham. I have heard you.
Thank you, man.
I will do like you said.
Yes.
I have to be on my way.
Roman, please, when you get home, tell your sister to come and see me. There are a few things I want her to help me with.
No problem.
Eh?
And in case you want an assistant, you need any form of assistance, you should not be done. Please, just let me.
Yeah, Roman.
Thank you. You know, it is not just hunting animals that we do.
Roman, thank you very much.
Okay,
thank you. Just do that.
I will.
Thank you.
Stay small before you go now.
You are forgetting that I'm a woman and I still live with my parents. They'll be looking for me now.
Okay, you know what you do? Just hold me small. You know what your body does to me each time you hold me?
What does it do to you?
Do you know each time you hold me, all the worms inside my stomach will be jumping, and my blood will be very hot. Do you know, if you come inside me now and see what is happening inside my body, it's like what happens in a chemical market.
I've told you that your mouth is too sweet. You should have become a father.
Father? Ada, there's something I want to ask you.
What is that?
What will you do if I ask you to marry me?
Are you asking me to marry you?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Because in this whole village, you're the only girl I can spend the rest of my life with. You see, I might not look it up, but I've been saving a lot of money to give you everything you want in life. See, Ada, I'm going to be very rich soon. Very, very rich. And once I become rich, I'll take you to all the places you've always wanted to go. And I'll give you everything you want.
I would love to marry you. See, you make me laugh. But the only problem is that my parents will not agree. They want me to go to school first before getting married.
No problem. You can go to school, but after we must have gotten married.
No, if you must marry me, then you have to wait till I finish.
But Ada, I remember you told me sometime that your father said you cannot continue in school.
Yes, that's because he doesn't have the money to continue paying my school fees. But he's looking for money now, and as soon as he finds it, I'll continue.
Do you know, sometimes I wish I can go to school. If I can find somebody that will train me in school, I'll go.
You can send yourself to school.
Send myself. When I'll be busy in Apollo, chasing after porcupines and antelopes and grass cutters, is that the time I used to go to school? School for me now is over. So, what do we do now? Just like the ray of moonlight.
You see your life? You see your life. When innocent people are sleeping, you are busy meandering around in the dark, looking for people's daughters to impregnate, spoiling our small girls. Small girls.
Thank God I'm not the only bad man in this village. Abel, let me ask you, what are you doing at this time of the night?
I went to trap my sea. I went to see my trap. You see, and let me warn you. Leave that girl alone. Leave that girl alone. Leave her so that what is holding you will leave you.
Good. Thank God that whatever is holding me is holding you.
Mwa.
And worse is even holding you. Since all you do now is sneak around at night looking for who is talking to who in this village. Let me tell you, all we are waiting for in this village right now is when your people will announce your death, so we'll come to your burial and drink. And for your information, if this your sneaking around at night is for Adaeze to notice you, you have failed. Because she told me that the only man she knows in this village is me, Romanus. That is all. I'm going to leave you without one.
Ada?
If I were you, I will go home. You know already, all the demons in this village is inside your head. The few that are left, if you don't go home, they will have you for the evening meal. Go home.
As again. What voice? Evening meal. It's a mistake. I was. Cheerful. Mano, not cheerful.
Mama, what's the matter?
Adaeze, I don't know what your father has eaten. My husband is dying, oh! My
Mama, I think we have to take him to the hospital.
Adaeze, did they use maize grain to pay hospital bill? If you take him to hospital, won't they demand money?
Hey, but we can't stay here and watch him die.
What kind of thing is this now? God, what kind of thing is Adaeze, where will I get money? God, what kind of thing is this now? God. My enemies have finally succeeded. My enemies have succeeded in killing my husband.
Mama, I'm coming.
Adaeze.
Mama, I'm coming.
Adaeze, are you leaving me here alone with him? Oh my God.
What is killing him?
I don't know, but I just need to take him to the hospital. But I don't have any money. I don't know what to do.
Money. Wait, I'm coming.
Hey, God, please. Nothing happened to my father. Were you able to go?
Let's go.
Romanus, where are you going?
Adaeze's father is sick, very sick. I want to help take him to the hospital. I'll be back very soon. But let's go.
knows what this guy has given to my brother? He does not think straight anymore.
Case of food poisoning, and there's nothing I can do about it. We need the money in order to buy the drugs that will be treating him. But if you don't like it, maybe you should carry on.
So that he will die? Doctor, please have a heart now. Please help me treat my father. I don't want anything to happen to him. Please, I'll get the money. I'll look for the money. I'll pay you, please.
My dear, see, that is what everybody says these days. At the end, they still owe you. If I tell you how much they are owing us outside, you will not believe it. I don't know. I just don't know where you can get such money. A village girl like you.
Doctor, please, just help me.
Adaeze, don't worry, okay? I'll take care of it. Please take good care of him, okay? Let nothing happen to him, okay?
Romanus, thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. Doctor, please.
Dear Linda, thank God you're feeling better today. You scared us yesterday.
The devil was looking for whom to try.
The devil will never ever see you.
Romanus, I thank you. They told me what you did.
Thank you, Romanus. If it had not been for you, he would not have been alive now. Thank you. I don't know how ever we can repay you.
There's nothing to repay. Dear Dindo, you have done the same for me and even more.
I want to talk to Romanus alone. Could you and your daughter wait outside and give us a look? Romanus. My daughter tells me you have asked for her hand in marriage.
Yes, I did.
Well, it's good that you asked. At least now we know what your stand is. I was getting worried, seeing you running after her all over the place. But did she also tell you what I said about her school?
Yes. She said that you insist on her finishing her education, and I agree with you.
Yes. It is very important to me that she has her education. If my father had enough to train me, then my daughter would not be going through all she's been going through now.
That is true, Dad. Because if I had gone to school myself, I won't be here in the village chasing and running after animals like I do in the polo. I should have been in Lagos, making money like my mates.
Yes. But the problem now is that I don't even have the money to put her through school. If I had enough money, then she would have done her first school leaving certificate examination. And by now we would be thinking of putting her through university.
Darling, that won't be a problem. Since I, Romanus, didn't go to school, my wife must go to school. I will give her that money for her exams. And then we'll begin to think about seeing her through university.
You will do what?
I will give her the money for her exams.
Well, thank you very much, my son. But that must cost a lot of money. I am told that it costs a lot of money. How can you afford all that money?
Daddy, yes, it does. But you know, if I can afford to pay your hospital bills, then I can afford to pay for exams. Don't worry.
Well, may God take care of you.
Amen.
All what you put your hand to may be visited with success.
This is 5,000 naira. Let Adaeze pay her fees with this. I promise her that if she does well and passes her standard 6 exams, I will train her to any level she wants to reach. I also promise her that I will wait until she's ready to settle down.
What would we have done without you? Thank you, Romanus. Our God does not sleep. Romanus, God will reward you for all this kindness.
Romanus, you will not wait for too long. I've already discussed with Mama. If I pass my exams, we'll get married before I go to college.
Whatever that will make you pass, okay? I will not let anything disturb you. We will make sure you pass. Anything you need to pass your exams, just tell Roma. Alright? Tell me and I will do it.
Adaeze, go and get some of that bush meat that I have dried. Let him eat. And also, get that palm wine cake at the back of the house. There's still some fresh palm wine.
Go. That will be necessary. Okay? Let me go. I have to prepare for my meetings. Don't worry. Some other time.
Love, ibun kemo sinebi ebi rane ebi ibun kemo somu geke wani naboyego. Love, ibun
Romanus. Romanus. I hear that you don't spend all your money on their Dindo and his family. Well done.
Is mine not better? Mine is better than yours because I have something to spend. What do you have, Abel? All you have is this smelly hair under your armpits that makes flies follow you up and down.
As you see me here, flies cannot even follow me. I had my bath this morning. You know, go. But Biagodio, instead of me to spend all my money just for an opportunity to hold hands with Adaeze, I better forget my money. Watch this guy very well. Hey, her eyes are closed now. But very soon her eyes will be open and she can't afford to hold hands with you. Ordinary hunter. Nchi, grass cutter, you hunter, she huntress. May 1,000 grass cutters and 1 cutlass grow under your armpit. Kelga.
Romanus, don't mind him. Don't worry about him. Nothing will ever take me away from you. Not all after all you did for my family.
You think I'm bothered about Abel? I am not bothered about Abel at all. You know that all the demons in this village are inside his head. Very soon he will enter the market mad.
Are you mad? See the whole road there, stand right there. Like you want to eat bad. Eh? What nonsense is that? Chineke. What you come for? Sylvester!
I haven't changed my name.
Sylvester!
Neither has my face changed. How you doing, old chap?
Hey! Sylvester!
Nice to see you. How you doing?
Is this you?
That's me.
Did you buy this car or you borrowed it?
Oh, come on, old chap. I bought it. Immediately I came into the country, I bought it.
Jidemeva. Sylvester! You are doing well, oh. Hey! You are doing well, oh, Sylvester. Hey! These are the type of things we want to see in the entire village here. Not all this rickety distance. You see? Even the seat has fallen off. Eh? Hey! Hey, but Sylvester, the money most of you make in this Obodo Ibo, try to spread it to rich poor men like us now. I got it,
Ocha. Hey. I got it. Hey. Now, let's see what we got here. Alright, you hang on to this. Buy yourself some palm wine and bushmeat. I hope you still got that kind of stuff in this village.
Yes, don't wear it out.
You know, I have been away for too long.
Don't wear it out, yes.
Alright, maybe you come over to the house later. I got some important issues to consult you on.
I'm already in your house. I'm already in your house.
Same old you. You haven't changed.
Still same old you. Welcome.
I got it on. Yeah, nice to be home.
There's a glass in there. Sylvester! Don't wait out!
Romanus.
Who else will ask me to marry him?
And what did you tell him?
Well, I told him that he has to wait till I finish school.
And what makes you think if you finish school, you still want to have anything to do with him?
Why won't I want to have anything to do with him? Is he not a man?
Okay. We will see.
Now listen, Ifoma. He paid my father's hospital bills. And he also gave my mother some money for my examination. Look, any man who does those things is good enough for me.
Don't you think he's using money to buy you?
Were you not the one that said he doesn't have money? So how come he's now buying me off?
My mother says, if you want to buy a petticoat, you should look for another that looks like it, so that we will not make mistakes in buying them.
Me, I choose to close my eyes when I buy them. Please forget that thing you're saying. I've made up my mind. Yeah.
The money I kept under my pillow.
Which money?
The money you gave me last week to pay the men that will make the yam mounds in the farm.
Why is it that anytime you're looking for something, you won't come to ask me first? Why?
Did you see it?
I borrowed it.
You borrowed it? To do what with?
I said I borrowed it. Is that not enough for you?
Romanus, I hope you did not give my money to that your Adaeze and her family.
Billy, that Adaeze you're talking about is a girl I want to marry. So you mind the way you talk about her.
Romanus, have they charmed you? I'm asking you, have they charmed you? How can you take the money that you set aside to do something with and give to a girl?
I give it to her to pay her school fees. I will replace it, don't bother.
Hey! May God have mercy on you.
He said...
That girl will lead you to your grave.
He said, and I will gladly follow her. Eh? I will gladly follow her.
What kind of human being is this? Hey. What will I use to pay the men that have finished their work? Romanus. Romanus.
Your frustration is wrong with you. Everything is Romanus. Every time Romanus. Do you want me to run away from this house into the bush and live with animals in the bush?
No.
Thank you. I like the home. It's good. Yeah, it's good out here.
Fresh.
Well, it's the weather in London. It's good.
I'm Ogo.
Sure, they got, but it's so intense.
Oh, that is not much at all.
It's much. First time I went in London, it was bad. I used to wear a jacket every day. I almost wore it to sleep. It was bad. Thank you, my dear. It's for you.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
It's for you.
Now you have come. Anyway, you are the owner of the house. You take this color. As a visitor, I take the white one.
That's okay.
When throats like our own see this type of things in our front, hey, we open up to the whole world and tell them the truth. Hey, God.
That's good, old chap. That's good, old chap. Now, listen, old chap. You know, our people say that the toad does not run in the daytime for nothing. So that something is after it, or is after something. I didn't just come home for mere visiting.
Yes,
I came home for a purpose.
Which is what?
I came home to look for a wife.
Oh.
The women that stroll the streets of London are not the kind of women you put in your house. As they stroll into your bed, same way they stroll into your neighbor's bed.
Yes, we have heard that before. Is that why you asked me to come and see you?
Oh, come on, old chap. Listen. I know that you know a lot of the young women in this village. And you know the best ones for marriage. Just recommend one for me,
You get more than this.
Happen, Ivan.
Just more from where this came from.
Oh.
And I told you something, old chap. Next time, it's not going to be in your currency.
Hey, God, this up. In fact, you have done well, and you have spoken well. You see, there's this particular girl I've been keeping for myself for the old chap. Oh, this girl is like an angel. I would have paid her bride price long time ago. Even yesterday, I wanted to go and pay the bride price.
Sure.
I didn't know that God was planning for you. And now that you have told me this, who am I to refuse? I like you, I leave her for you. Paralawa.
God save the queen. And who's this girl?
Adaeze. Wait a minute. You know they are Dendo.
Name rings a bell.
Oh, that's the daughter. You see?
Ah.
And you see, the luck you have is that the family is very, very poor. So whatever you give them, they won't even ask you any question. They just drag her and hand over to you. Ga paralawa.
Sure what you're saying?
Hey, well, at my age, can I tell you lies?
Okay, I gotta pay them a visit tomorrow morning.
When you are going there tomorrow, this type of thing happen.
Oh, sure. I came back with a lot of it. Not dollars, pounds. I mean, I came back to spend money in it.
Huh?
I came back to spend it in it.
Inside it?
Sure.
You want to marry now? I have to spend inside it.
Sure.
No.
No, thanks.
Welcome. I'm taking this one home.
Oh, no problem.
Okay.
I got a lot of it.
Abel.
Hunting champion, how are you doing this morning?
Abel, what is your problem? What is your problem? Why have you come to chase the animal I was about killing now?
Because they're innocent. The animals are innocent.
Now, Abel, whatever it is that anybody gave you to drink this morning that is making you go around looking for trouble, that thing will soon clear from you.
Hey, yes, my kind of man. Let me tell you something. You see, this look on your hairless head and your face will soon turn to tears. Check it out.
What will make me cry?
Why should I tell you now? When it will soon happen to you. But, check it out. Get prepared for tears. You will weep so much that your eyeballs will fall off.
You know something, Abel? I have always known that there are various forms of madness. And I used to think you had just one form of it. But now I am convinced that you're totally mad.
Hey, my kind of man. Call me whatever you want to call me. Check it out. But I know what I'm saying. God bless the queen. Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? You want to shoot again? Hey! Shh! Shoot!
What is your problem? Why are you just...
They're innocent. They're innocent. Hey!
Okay, take over the bush.
Very good day to you.
Good day, my son.
Hey, Has so much time passed you don't seem to recognize me again?
Please help me to remember.
Oh, Sylvester. That's your son, the one who lives in London.
Chinekeme. Sylvester?
That's me.
Hello, Sylvester! Sylvester?
That's me.
You have now become a man.
That's it.
Adaeze! Come and bring a chair to our visitor.
Thank you.
Sylvester?
Yeah.
How about Obodo Ibu?
London is a beautiful place. We're doing well, as you can see. And you know, these days, for you to be doing well, you got to be living in London or United States of America. And I live in both places. I got a house in London. I also got a house in Louisiana.
Eh?
That's it. Is that not Adaeze?
Adaeze.
Yeah, she's grown so big. When last I saw her was when I was moving to London. She was just a wee turd.
My dear, the way they grow nowadays, Chukuka Dinaka. Adaeze, have you greeted our visitor?
Welcome, please.
Thank you, Adaeze. You're grown so big and beautiful. It's unfortunate you don't know me, but I knew you when you were just very small, just like this. Now come, let me give you something. Now, all right. Get this and get something for yourself. I'll send my sister to you with some dresses. I came back with a box load of dresses, and I'm sure you're going to look like a queen in them.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my dear. That's the difference between the women who live in London and those who stay in the village here. You see, the women in London, they got a lot of money to take care of themselves. That's why sometimes it looks like they're more beautiful. Take Adaeze, for instance. Take her to London. Dress her up. Anybody who sees her would think she's the Queen of England.
Sylvie, thank you very much.
That's okay. What about Dad, Indo?
Sylvie, we took him to the hospital in the city. They said he will come back tomorrow.
Oh, that's quite a shame. What's wrong with him?
Sylvie, my son, you know I did not go to school. They said
which hospital is that?
Adaeze. It is at Amanzu Hospital.
Well, I don't know where that is, but if somebody can take me there, I need to see him urgently.
Adaeze will take you to the hospital. Ada, even she's preparing to take food to the father.
Oh, that would be nice. Adaeze, have you had a ride in a car before? You have one now. It's a beautiful ride. Alright, you pick up your dish, I'll be waiting by the car. Alright, Dad. Nice to see you again. Hey, what's the matter?
It's so cold in here.
Too cold. God, save the queen. It is called the air conditioner. It's because of the heat outside. It's meant to cool your body and refresh your skin. Now tell me, Gully, you like my car, innit? Yeah. I got two that are more beautiful than this. And if you so desire, I could buy you one. Now listen, girlie. I didn't just come to see your father. I wanted to have a moment to talk to you alone. A beautiful girl like you should be taken care of by a wealthy guy like me. I mean, you can't be in the village scratching the ground for what to eat. You gotta come over to me right there in London to enjoy yourself.
You're not saying anything. Now tell me, Gali, have you been to a big hotel before? Say a hotel like Royal Dorchester? That's where I spend my weekends. If you lie on your bed, ooh, God save the queen. It's like lying in heaven.
Romanus! Romanus!
Adaeze nke mo, biko nụ ara m ịhụnanya mo, ezigbo ada dị mma rapụ n'obodo. Adaeze nke mo.
You have given me so much. Why do you turn around and take away so much from me?
We took an oath now.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop!
can't do that! Stop!
If this is punishment, he's unrepentant.
I will not go anywhere. If anybody touches this one, look, I swear, I will kill somebody here today, now.
I'm waiting for this moment. If you want to fight, I'll give you a fight. It's only you who will solve this problem. Your girlfriend might pass on a bed. We discuss it. Your girlfriend might pass on a bed. We discuss it. Let my ancestors be praised.
Not about me. It's about a pair of legs that open.
And I'm never going to use you. Not to him, not to anybody.
I'm not going to allow it. Nobody is going to do this.
So you are the boy who took my wife away from me. For every teardrop, there's a hand to wipe it. My pride and my ego is restored.
Nationwide by P. Collins and Associates Limited. 5020 Weka Road, Onitsha. UB 116 Obakasin Plaza, Alaba International Market, Alaba, Lagos. 1-3 Pound Road, Aba. 30-32 Eriko Street, Idumota, Lagos.
Have you gone bananas? What are you doing in my car? Now get out!
You want to show me how sorry you are inside your car?
Mom, I think that the two of you don't finish each other. Whether the man finish you or you finish the man, I don't know. But I see the man when he go like this.
I thought you were just an ordinary idiot. I would have praised you. I didn't know you combined it with being a fool, a stupid person, a nincompoop, in fact, a was idiot.
I don't want. I married them.
What did you say?
What did you say yourself?
I was not born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I worked and toiled for every single kobo that I have on me. I worked and I grew from grass to grace that you are seeing and enjoying today.
Why would George tell me he doesn't have a father? When his father is still alive?
Is that a form of greeting?
Yes, it's a form of greeting.
Yes. If you die with any nonsense way, I'm going to exhume your body from the grave and kill you properly. Let me tell you, forget about the fact that you are not from this area. You are Mofe, I am Mani. So the Mofe does not make any sense because I'm Mani.
Distributed and marketed nationwide by P. Collins and Associates Limited. 5020 Weka Road, Onitsha. UB 116 Obakasin Plaza, Alaba International Market, Alaba, Lagos. 1-3 Pound Road, Aba. 30-32 Eriko Street, Idumota, Lagos.
From the people who produce Jompuna Rose Cake and not a new one to come out again. Polycarp and Perpetual. Polycarp and Perpetual. This is Juju the work no be smolo.
I want you to give me a charm that will make him love me.
No, there's no work more important than you. I love you so much. You are my business. I said, just quietly go into this thing. We'll go to a comfortable hotel and then we thank you. Because I can now see that you're angry. Because I'm not chasing you like I'm chasing the other girls.
Polycarp don't forget him wife. Love don't catch a fire. Polycarp and Perpetual. For Polycarp to get himself back. Now police and prayers go stop this. If not, all the rivers for this world must stop flowing.
I love Perpetual. I love Perpetual. With my blood, with my blood.
I know, please. I don't want the love anymore. I'll do anything. It's beginning to embarrass me.
Polycarp and Perpetual. Born again wife there for house, they do iron lady. Oh, do girl, they outside, they manipulate the ladies man with jam with them passer. Polycarp and Perpetual.
Where are you going to now?
Ikemowo, Mercy Johnson, Queen Mokoye, Ejini Okarafo, Justina Ikelu, Polycarp and Perpetual, producer, na Chinelo Ndigwe, director, na DG Chikere, marketer and distributor nationwide, na P. Collins and Associates Limited, where they shop 6 Abia Plaza, Film Complex, Niger Street, Onitsha, 51 Iweka Road, Onitsha, UB 116 Obakasin Plaza, Alaba International Market, 1 Milverton Avenue, Aba, 780 Lane, Idumota, Lagos, marketer and distributor for Ghana, na Gupado Films Limited, where the Opera Square, Accra, Ghana, phone 0244 360609.
at Thomas Adum Kumasi Ghana. Trolikapa Perpetual, I beg you, make you cure your face with this comedy for this season.
Hey, what of your friends, Rose and the rest of them?
Okay, they traveled to Abuja this morning to visit their uncle. Uncle,
okay. Uncle is the original.
Uncle is the original.
Uncle is the photocopy.
Did you give over 10 girls a ride in your car this morning?
Is it not written in the Bible? What God has put together, let no man, no girl, no sales girl, no girl and blue put asunder. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, Anthony.
Polly, did you just call me Anthony?
Yeah, I can't hear you. What did you say? No, Anthony, is a hello, Irene, baby girl. Perpetual loves me, and I love her. I love her. I truly love Jane. I truly love her. If you have grown so attached to men that you cannot do without them, then go bring me a multi-millionaire.
Do you go around looking for men to come here and propose to me now?
I don't go around looking for men to marry you. There are men everywhere, even under the bridge.
What does your mother want from me? And why does she hate me so much? Is it because I'm a radio mechanic?
You're my only angel, girl. I can never love another but you. No matter what we face in life, I'm gonna stick with you till the end of time. You're my only angel, girl. I can never love another but you. No matter what I face in life, I'm gonna stick with you till the end of time. You're my heart, you're my soul. You're my everything, baby. I love you, I need you. Nothing can tear us apart, baby. I love you. You're my heart, you're my soul. You're my everything, baby. I love you, I need you. Nothing can tear us apart, baby. I love you. Time is running out on me.
I love you. But I love you too.
What to do? My love is slipping away from me. I can't wait to say I do. Pressures coming from here and there, trying to make us not to stay till the end. We move from one problem to another. But girl, I can never love
Your disobedience is the beginning of the end of peace in this house.
Leave me the love today.
Get your hands off my leg. Where do I know you?
You think I'm flaming while you like that?
When you sold your womb to the devil for money and power, I wasn't there. I wasn't there when they did all the things that you were doing. Okay? So why do you want my husband? Why?
Say,
what's this?
You'll become a witch just like me.
This is witchcraft too, eh?
I have been out of my mind, my goddamn mind. That's the first thing I do.
I'm sure you enjoy it when they stop you on the streets and say, "Hello, baby. Hello, fine girl. Can I give you a lift?"
You have changed from the loving husband I used to know into
because
this.
It is you that I am going to slap.
You just walk polite now, boy. You honestly think you can harm me with that knife?
You're the one who teaches her to wear this boys follow me clothes.
Targeted marketing nationwide by P. Collins and Associates Limited. 50 Weka Road, Onitsha. UB 116 Ubakasin Plaza, Alaba International Market, Alaba, Lagos. 1-3 Pound Road, Aba. 30-32 Eriko Street, Idumota, Lagos.
Out of your mind.
Hey, what's the matter?
It's so cold in here.
Too cold. God save the queen. It is called the air conditioner. It's because of the heat outside. It's meant to cool your body and refresh your skin. Now tell me, Gully, you like my car, innit? Yeah. I got two that are more beautiful than this. And if you so desire, I could buy you one. Now listen, Gully. I didn't just come to see your father. I wanted to have a moment to talk to you alone. A beautiful girl like you should be taken care of by a wealthy guy like me. I mean, you can't be in the village scratching the ground for what to eat. You gotta come over to me right there in London to enjoy yourself. You're not saying anything. Now tell me, Gully, have you been to a big hotel before? Say a hotel like Royal Dorchester? That's where I spend my weekends. If you lie on your bed, ooh, God save the queen. It's like lying in heaven.
Romanus! Romanus!
Adaeze nke mo, biko nughara m ịhụnanya mo, ezigbo ada dị mma rapụ n'obodo. Adaeze nke mo, biko nughara m ịhụnanya.
You should have stopped the car.
What was that?
It's Romanus before you start thinking that there's something else.
Oh, come on, let him go ahead and think what he wants to think. It's a free word. When I'm with you, baby, nothing else matters. The world is as it stands still, right? Yeah? You like the music? Alright. That's it, baby.
Adaeze nke mo, biko nughara m ịhụnanya mo, ezigbo ada dị mma rapụ n'obodo. Adaeze nke mo, biko nughara m ịhụnanya mo, ezigbo ada dị mma rapụ n'obodo. Icheta ka anyị siri bido, ị gaghị ekwe ka ego kewa anyị o. Elebe ukwe gbewu nwa dị mewe n'obi m. Icheta ka anyị siri bido.
Romanus, is there any problem?
Dagona, I've come to see you. I just saw Adaeze right now sitting in front of somebody's land boat. Eh? Is that all you have to say?
Romanus, don't you know Sylvester, Knight of Flower's son, that came from Obodo Ibo? He came here and asked about Adaeze's father. Since I had not taken my bath, so I asked Adaeze to take him to the hospital. Is there something wrong?
Even at that. Is that why I was stopping them and they refused to stop? I even ran after the land boat, ran after it and fell down 3 times. They still refused to stop.
Mbano, maybe they didn't hear you. You know this land boat, they say when you close the window, you don't hear any noise from outside.
Whatever. If she comes back, tell her to see me. Tell her to see me.
Romanus,
I have said no. Don't forget to tell her to see me.
Oh.
Yeah, then it's so nice to see you again. Really been a long, long time. I went to the house and they told me you were in the hospital. So I decided to stop by and see you. To know how you're doing. So how you doing?
Oh, I'm fine, my son. You have done well. I've not seen you since your father died. And I didn't think that you would remember people like us.
Oh, come on, what are you talking about? How could I forget the family I hold so dear? If I don't remember anything, I think I remember the woman I think is the most beautiful girl in the whole world. That's actually why I stopped by in the house to see you. I want to settle down, and I can think of no other person to share my success and dreams other than Adaeze.
This is a very weighty matter. It is not something I can discuss from the hospital bed. You have to wait until I get out of this place.
Sure. Actually, I haven't come to discuss that with you here. I just wanted to intimate you. That's it. By the way, has the doctor said how much the bill has come to?
It has been paid for.
God save the Queen. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If I had come here in time, I would have taken you to a bigger hospital. But it's still okay. You're looking okay. Hey, I want you to hang on to this. Get yourself whatever you want. Anything that will make you better. It's not going to stop there. I want you to ask Adaeze to make a list of all you want. I'm going to be providing for all you need. I mean, there's no need by making all the money and you don't enjoy it, innit?
Thank you, my son.
It's okay.
The downstairs were very odd.
This time out.
Look at this.
I'm going to downstairs.
Well, anything they do.
What is it? I don't want him to see me.
Who is him?
Hey, where you off to?
Median dance party.
Yes.
Hop in, I'll drop you guys off.
No, we're almost there.
I'll get you there faster. Tell your friend how much I love her and how much I love her to be my partner, right? I want you to hang on to this. If you're able to convince her, I'll buy you all the dresses you need and all that things, right? It's a deal. Hi, sister.
What? You didn't tell me you knew him.
Is that not the sister over there?
So, you know somebody like that who can do anything for you and has so much money. You're here waiting for that bushmeat.
Hey, I won't have you speak ill about Romanus. You might not like him, but I know him more than you do.
But there's somebody else better than he is, who is ready to do anything for you and your family. If I were you, Ada, I would jump into his arms.
Thank God you're not me. Can we go and dance?
Teresa, Former, come in. Teresa, both of you. I was again a woman, ever being at Mamma. I was again a woman, ever being at Mamma. Teresa, Teresa, I was again a woman, ever being at Mamma.
Adaeze! 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 Where's your mother?
She went to the hospital to bring my father.
Did she give you the message I gave her?
What message?
That you should see me as soon as you finish doing what you're doing at home.
Maybe she forgot. You know I went for a median dance practice, so before I could come back now.
Yes, that reminds me. Who was that boy that saw you in his land boat? Who was that boy?
Okay, sorry, it was they're back. He only helped to bring my father back. Let me go and welcome him.
Hi, how you doing? Great. There's a door here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my son. Only God will bless you.
Thank you. I just get the stuff in the car.
Romanus, you are here?
No, you're welcome.
They are not really going to stay long. I got something to catch up with. Da, I want you to hang on to this, right?
Thank you very much.
And Adaeze, make sure you go to the market, get some stuff to cook for your father. He needs some good food, innit? So you hang on to this,
Thank
right?
you.
Get it wrong, baby. Yeah, you'll be good. There. All right, Dan. I'll see you guys later.
Adaeze nke mo, biko nughara m ịhụnanya mo, ezigbo ada dị mma rapụ na m udo. Adaeze nke mo, biko nughara m ịhụnanya mo, ezigbo ada dị mma rapụ na m udo. Icheta ka anyị siri bido, ị gaghị ekwe ka ego kewa anyị yo. Elebu kwegbe nwa dị m emewa n'obi m. Icheta ka anyị siri bido, ị gaghị ekwe ka ego kewa anyị yo. Elebu kwegbe nwa dị m emewa n'obi m. Adaeze nke m, biko nughara m ịhụnanya m, ezigbo ada dị mma rapụ na m. Adaeze nke m, biko nughara m ịhụnanya m, ezigbo ada dị mma rapụ na m udo. Icheta ka anyị siri bido, ị gaghị ekwe ka ego kewa anyị yo. Elebu kwegbe nwa dị m emewa n'obi m. Icheta ka anyị siri bido, ị gaghị ekwe ka ego kewa anyị yo. Elebu kwegbe nwa dị m emewa n'obi m. Adaeze nke m, biko nughara m ịhụnanya m, ezigbo ada dị mma rapụ na m udo. Adaeze nke m, biko nughara m ịhụnanya m, ezigbo ada.
What have you come to do here?
Won't you let me?
Let you to where?
Are we quarreling?
No, you think I'm a fool, Adaeze? Is that what you think I am? Eh? So Sylvester is that the new man in your life?
Romanus, why are you talking like that?
Why would I talk like that? When right in front of me you hugged him, and the other day I saw you sitting in front of his land boat, and he has now turned to be the one that will go and bring your father back from the hospital. Who took your father to the hospital? Me, Romanus. When your father was ill, who did you run to? Me, Romanus.
I know it was you, and you know you will always be the one I'll run to.
No! It's no longer Romanus. You have found somebody else. Romanus has now turned into a big shit.
If you must know, I don't have anything to do with him. He just came to see my parents, and Mama said I should show him where the hospital is.
Yes! That's the way he's been going about the whole village, visiting everybody's parents. Seeing everybody's parents. But he has not come to see my own parents. It's only your own. Don't you have legs? Can't you walk?
But the city is too far now. You expect me to trek all.
Oh, okay. That is why you balanced in front of his land boat. And you even waved me bye-bye. Wait. Romanus will soon buy his own land boat. We'll know what happened.
Why are you behaving like that?
I have not started with you yet. Adaeze, I have not started with you. You will soon know how a child behaves. Adaeze, come back here.
When you learn how to behave like a man.
Adaeze, I said, come back here. Come back here, Adaeze.
I heard the young man is going back to Bodoibo. Well, if our daughter agrees.
Papa, you called me.
Yes, my daughter. There are certain things I want us to discuss as a family. The most important one is when I was in hospital, Sylvester came to me and asked for your hand in marriage. I know he still has to come officially with his people, but I want you to give it a thought. He looked very serious.
But Papa, I thought you wanted me to finish school before thinking of getting married to anybody.
Sylvester is not just anybody. Look, this is a young man who can do so many things for you. You can marry him and go to school from his house.
But Papa, you've already agreed that I can marry Romanus.
Oh, good now. There must be something wrong with this, your daughter. We are talking of marrying a human being, and you are talking of Romanus.
Adaeze, my daughter, are you not tired of staying in this village? Don't you want to see the world and live in a lap of luxury? Must you sit here and watch us die in poverty? Adaeze, does Romanus have half of what Sylvester can boast of? Or has somebody cursed you?
My daughter, the marriage is neither today nor tomorrow. We are not saying you should make enemy with Romanus. But you can start seeing Sylvester and be nice to him. Let me tell you, there are many a girl in this village who would die to be in the position you are. So if you don't do something about it now, somebody may just walk on and take him away from you.
Papa, have you people forgotten that it was Romanus that paid for my examination fees? He was also the person that we ran to when we had no money to pay for your hospital bills.
Look, my daughter, money is no longer the issue. If Romanus wants his money back, we can take from Sylvester and pay him back. Oh, yes. Or don't you want to go to Bodoibo again? Huh? Oh, Maricha Wamu. Hi.
Adaeze nwa. Adao.
Love mo, ibu nke mo si nebi ebi ronebi ebi. Ibu nke mo somu geke wani, nobu yego. Love mo, ibu nke mo si nebi ebi ronebi ebi. Ibu nke mo somu geke wani.
If you ask me, your parents are right, you know. Sylvester is the right man for you. What will Romanus give you? But bushmates. Yes, he has agreed to train you in school. But with what? Is it the money he makes in chasing animals from one bush to another? What will he train you with? What happens when he finishes killing all the animals in the bush? What will he train you with? Or when your mates are out from school, marrying doctors, lawyers, when you're here waiting for a village hunter to marry you? You're not saying anything.
What do you want me to say? Eh? What do you want me to say? Everybody has decided what he or she wants me to do. But nobody is asking me what I feel about it. Has anybody asked me if I have any feelings for that man?
Okay. What do you feel for Romanus? Is it because it makes you laugh? That is why you want to marry him? See, my dear, when it comes to things like this, what matters most is comfort.
And in all your wisdom, you think I'm going to find comfort in the arms of Sylvester?
Where else will you find it? He has 3 lamb boats. He has one of the most beautiful houses in the city. His business is growing every day. He has promised to give you 1 land boat. Where else do you want to find it? Let's go, just do something about it. Let's get to the street.
Of machine. Hey, Romanus! Come. Roma.
Abel, what is it?
We can't be quarreling every day. Come, let me talk to you. Where are you going now?
What sort of question is that?
That place we are going now. What if all the animals there hold a meeting and decide to deal with you? What will you do? Check it out. I told you before that you will soon start crying. I hope you have not started crying now. Now, God save the queen. Look at me. Silva gave me money to buy all these things. Look at this shoe. They don't wash it with water. Once it's there, you put kerosene and put fire. That's all. And not to worry. I gave him your girlfriend. Oh yes. What would a village hunter like you look for in such a beautiful girl? All those animals. If you want a wife, go and ask them. They will give you one, eh?
Adaeze nke mo, biko nughara m ịhụnanya mo, ezigbo ada dị mma rapụ na m udo. Adaeze nke mo, biko nughara m ịhụnanya mo, ezigbo ada dị mma rapụ na m udo. Icheta ka anyị siri bido, ị gaghị ekwe ka ego kewa anyị yo. Elebu kwegbe nwa dị mma emewela obi m. Icheta ka anyị siri bido, ị gaghị ekwe ka ego kewa anyị yo. Elebu kwegbe nwa dị mma emewela obi m. Adaeze nke m, biko nughara m ịhụnanya.
What is it? You could do worse than to tell me. What is it?
It's not Adaeze.
What about Adaeze?
Our parents are planning to marry her to somebody else.
To who?
You know Sylvie? Night your first son that came back from the white man's land. He came to take a wife. And of the whole girls in the village, you didn't see any other person. The only person you saw to want to marry is Adaeze. And that hopeless drunkard, Abel recommended her to him.
Did I not tell you that this your pursuit would end in heartbreak?
That is why I don't like telling you anything. Eh? There's no time I tell you anything that you won't turn around to use it to mock me.
I am not mocking you. Romanus, I am not mocking you. I am only telling you what the truth is. They have finished eating your money. Now they have seen somebody else to eat his.
But that is where they have failed. Right? Because I must marry Adaeze. There is nothing Sylvester and his people can do about it. And you, just wait. Wait until I bring her into this house. If your mouth won't shut up.
I'm not against you bringing her into this house. All I am saying is this. While you're trying to bring her into the house, remember that we need money to eat with. That's all.
Please, I beg. Don't ever ask me. I will tell you everything again.
Adaeze nke mo, biko nughara m ịhụnanya mo. Ezigbo ada dị mma rapụ na mbido. Adaeze nke mo, biko nughara m ịhụnanya mo. Ezigbo ada dị mma rapụ na mbido. Icheta ka anyị siri bido, ị gaghị ekwe ka ego kewa anyị yo. Elebu kwegwe nwa dị mma emewela obi no. Icheta ka anyị siri bido, ị gaghị ekwe ka ego kewa anyị yo. Elebu kwegwe nwa dị mma emewela obi no.
Hey, we done it. Yeah. Now, I'm going back to the city tomorrow. I want you chaps to be happy. Right? Whatever it is you need, don't hesitate to send for it. I'll give you. I want to make sure you chaps are okay. And in a few days' time, I'll be sending for Adaeze to come spend some few days with me, so we can get to understand each other before we start settling down as man and wife.
There is no problem. Whenever you want her, just tell us, and we'll put her on the bus straight to your city.
That's great. That's great. Now, I really stayed longer than I should, so I ran out of money. It's only natural. So I got to go back and box myself up. So you hang on to this. When I get back to London, I'll send you more money, and this time it's going to be in pounds.
Well, my son, thank you.
Thank you.
What else can I say than God bless you?
Thank you, dear. And thank you, Dad. And very importantly, too, I know it. Everybody knows it. She's a beautiful girl. A lot of guys will come to ask for her hand in marriage. But there, I make you one promise this day. If you give her to me as a wife, you're not going to regret it.
Sylvester, thank you very much.
You have no problem. When you are ready, anytime you are ready, she's here waiting for you.
I wonder how many of us she's waiting for. I wonder how many of us she's waiting for that I didn't do. If someone told me that you can change your mind because of money, I would never have believed it. Now because of a few naira notes, you think you can hand over Adaeze to somebody else? No, Adaeze is not going anywhere. You can't come. Ada, come here. Come. Come here. Ada, tell this lizard that those filthy money is not enough to make you live anywhere. You're not going anywhere. You're staying here with me.
Now listen up, old chap. You think all she was born to do is to stay here and skin bushmeat alive? No, baby. I'm going to take her to somewhere she's never been to before, and where you can't get her. You know what you do? Go ahead and chase your bushmeat, porcupines and antelopes, and leave the beautiful women to those of us who can't take care of them.
Me, Roma, because of money, because of this stupid money, you feel you can come and take Adaeze away. Come and take her.
Hey, he's gone loco. He's lost it. That's the man you want to marry your daughter? He's lost it.
Abraham! Abraham! Wait a Abraham! Abraham! Oh! Abraham!
Romanus!
Abraham!
What is happening?
Come and see what they do to me. Have you seen it? Eh? They are doing this to me because I don't have money. Your own brother's son.
What is happening, Romanus? Why are you shouting?
Is it not Deadindo? Deadindo has sold my own Adaeze to Sylvester.
Who is Sylvester?
Sylvester is Naitoflos' son that came from the white man's land. I have come to tell you because it is not when Roma starts, they will say Roma has started. Fine, if they want to sell Adaeze, they are free. Let them sell Adaeze. But they must pay me back all the shillings I have spent on that family. They must give me back all the animals I have given to that family. That is what I've come to tell you.
Romano, listen. Nobody owns a woman until that person has performed the traditional marriage rites on her. You do not own Adaeze. That you decided to help the family and give the meat and everything is out of your own kindness. They did not ask you.
I knew that was what you were going to say. Abraham, I knew it. But let me tell you, nobody takes anything from Roma and goes away like that. No. If they want to take Adaeze, fine. Let them take Adaeze. But they must give me all the shillings I have spent in that family. They must give me all the animals I have given to that family. They must give it to me because Adaeze was a promise to me, Roma, from Deadindo. So if he wants to take Adaeze, let him take it and give me what belongs to me. I have finished.
Roma,
I'm going.
Romanu,
you will hear from me very soon. You will hear.
Hey. Watch out. You look cool on this.
I like
the queen.
I like the material.
It's good. Check it out.
Check it out.
Now, I want you to keep this till I get back.
Check it out. Check it out.
Now, I want you to keep an eye on my girl. Don't you ever allow that Romanus to get anywhere near her.
Forget about that. Who is a common hunter compared to someone like you? That Romanus. Who works like this?
You're a master planner. You're a master planner. You know what? I'm going to come back next week to finalize arrangement with her parents.
What did I tell you? I said once you dangle some money before the parents, they will forget about Romanus.
You're a master planner. No?
Check it out.
Check it out. Now, you carry out your own responsibilities. Leave the rest for me. See that bag I got for you? It's just a joker to what I want to do for you. And if I ever get to marry the girl, God save the queen, I'll give you one of my cars.
Hey! Old chap!
Yeah?
Ha! That will be something, no? Even the machine you bought for me, I have not even learned how to ride it. Now you're talking of a car. God save the queen. Hey, imagine me at the back of a car, isn't it? What would I do? I can kill and bury.
So, your fate in your own hands. Right. You play the ball the way you want it to be scored. Alright?
Yeah.
So,
in it.
I gotta run.
Oh, God save the queen.
Sure.
Watch out.
Watch out. Yeah. I like your style, man.
Hey. Romanus, it is because of you that we have gathered here. Tell us all the grievances why you called us out.
Thank you very much. Elders of our land, I want to ask Deadindo a question. Deadindo, have I in any way wronged you? Have I had any problem with you before?
If I say I know what you are talking about, then I am lying.
Why would you know? You wouldn't know, and you won't understand where I'm coming from. Because you have sold your conscience to the devil and used the money to buy Uba.
Eh? Romanus, you do not open your mouth and heap insults on an elder in front of the community like that. tell us, what is it that Adindo has done to you?
Elders of our land, the mark of an elder is when an elder speaks a word, he keeps it. Dear Adindo made me a promise to give his daughter Adaeze to me in marriage. And then I went ahead and spent every money I had on him and his family. Then somebody else came from nowhere, from wherever he came from, nobody knows. After stealing a lot of money, came down here to the splashed Dear Adindo with all those money, and Dear Adindo forgot the promise he made me. Now, I want him to tell this community if what I have said now is a lie.
Adindo, is Romanus telling the truth?
You do not stand by the roadside and decide which animal will fall into your trap.
Check it out, it could be a porcupine.
You also do not stand at the gate of a house and you ask for the hand of the daughter of the house in marriage. Romanus is a young, enterprising man. He has come to me. He has told me that he wants my daughter in marriage. And as a young, enterprising man, I told him, all right, if he's ready, when he's ready, let him come. But all this while, he has not come. Now somebody else has come to ask for the hand of my daughter in marriage, officially. Do you now want me to turn him back? Because I'm waiting for Romanus?
Sylvester has bought you over with money. He has splashed you with all those stolen money of his. And now you stand before the elders of this land to lie. I did not ask for Adaeze's hand in marriage. You offered Adaeze to me, Romanus. After I paid the money, the hospital charged you. That was what happened.
Romanus, much as Adaeze is Adindo's daughter, Adindo alone cannot give her to marriage. The girl has a say in the matter. Has she told you she would marry you?
Well, maybe we should bring her here and let her say who she wants to marry.
Hey, old chap. If Adaeze ever promised to marry you, she was telling you a lie. God save the queen. I was there when Adaeze promised Sylvester that she would marry him. Eh? Isn't it? So, rest in peace. Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? You see? You see? You see? Now I thought I was the only one lying. Now I have somebody supporting me in lying.
Romanus, let the girl decide whom she wants to marry. If it's you, well, there's no problem. But if she chooses someone else, then you look for a girl. After all, this village is filled with the best girls that men can marry. It
is okay. It is all right. If that is what you elders have decided, it is okay by Romanus. But Dear Adindo must calculate all the monies I have spent on him, his wife, and Adaeze, and pay them back to me. Or let him pay me back the cost of all the bush meats I have sent to him. I have given to his family. Or better still, let him enter into the Opolo forest and catch all those animals I brought to him and give them back to me. Otherwise, there will be trouble in this village.
I will enter the bush for you. Nonsense. I will enter the bush. Imagine.
Romanus.
Romanus. Romanus. What are you doing by this time of the morning in front of my house?
I have come to collect my money.
Which money?
The money I've been giving you and your family.
Romanus, is there something wrong with you?
Daddy, no. If you don't give me the money you're owing me, you will then know if something is wrong with me or not.
You see what I told you? I have been telling you that you are dealing with a madman. Now see what this has brought us. Where can I get that kind of money that Romanus is asking if I should pay him back?
Which money? Nobody is going to pay him anything. What has he given to us that is making this noise and trouble? Has nobody ever given it to somebody before?
Daogona, is that what you're saying? All right. If you don't want to pay me the money you're owing me, fine. Then consider it as Adaeze's bride price. So give me my wife.
Romanus, madness has touched you.
Yes, it is so. I am mad. Roma is mad. It's either you give me my wife or you give me my money. Today.
Roma, I'm not saying I was going to marry Sylvester. That may be what my parents want. But you've not even asked me what I wanted.
So what do you want?
It's you I want. It's you I'm going to get married to. I've thought about everything. Money I do not know where it's coming from will not satisfy me. Who knows if Sylvester is a thief? But with you, I'm sure that I can at least eat meat every day for the rest of my life.
Love mo, ibun kemo sinebi ebi ranebi. Ibun kemo somu geke wani.
Daddy, please, I'm sorry. I'm sure I didn't know what I was doing. I'm sure. You can keep it. That will go down. Please, I'm sorry. I didn't. I'm sorry, that will go down. I'll bring bushmeat for you.
Are you alright?
Do I look like something is wrong with?
No. But these days you come back home with a frown on your face. Now all of a sudden you're smiling like a demented creature.
So I should cry. The mouth is yours, so you can use it anyhow you like. But if you must know, Adaeze, my Adaeze, has accepted to marry me. So you and those people who are planning my downfall cannot.
So you're still pursuing this your Adaeze craze?
Please move out of the way, let me pass you. Before I forget, let me tell you something. Since you have chosen to be sad all your life, as a result of the fact that no man has come to ask for your hand in marriage, I will soon get married. When Adaeze comes, you move. I remember the other day, you said I should ask her hand first before making plans. I have done that. Oh. And she has finally agreed to marry me.
Oh. You have talked to the girl and she has agreed to marry you.
I was in their house yesterday. We finalized everything. Now the only thing left now, and that is why I am here, is for you to organize members of our family to go to her parents and rightfully ask for her hand in marriage. Yes.
You know, why I'm asking is that the other day I ran into her father and he was telling me about his plans to invite all of us to attend their daughter's traditional marriage.
It is our daughter. Oh, that means they must have discussed it.
No, he didn't tell me that they intend to hand their daughter over to you.
Ah, Abraham, he must not tell anybody it is me. I'm the one.
If you say so. When do you want us to go?
Say 5 days from today.
All right. I will gather other members of the family. We go.
I'll be very glad. I'll be very happy. Abraham, I am about to become the happiest man on earth.
Roma.
All the animals in the bush are in trouble. Because Lebel. Where are you coming from?
Hey!
Huh? This your machine.
Romanus,
Yes.
don't be annoyed though. I want to ask you something.
Go ahead.
How does it feel to lose what you want most? In case you don't know, Sylvester is coming to seek the hand of Adaeze in marriage very soon. I would love to see your face that day.
Let that day come. Let that day come. We shall know.
He has learned the language already. You are a sack of swine.
We serve the gods. My mother kind. You are speaking the white man's language as Sylvester taught you. You will soon speak the blue man's language.
Well, if I say that I am not taken by surprise, then I am lying. I know that Romanus has always liked Adaeze, and he told me he wants to marry her. But Adaeze is still a small girl. If he wants to marry her, then he should wait until she completes her education.
Darling, you see, what we have come here to do is too serious for me to get angry. When I came to the hospital to pay money for your treatment, you promised me, Romanus, that you will give me your daughter Adaeze without me asking. Now I have come like a right-thinking man to ask, and you want to deny me of Adaeze? Ha!
I am not saying that I'm denying you. But all I'm saying is that you have to wait.
Our elders, I greet you all. Adaeze, there is no point talking around the issue. Our elders, the whole point is that we are not willing to give our daughter to a man who has no means of livelihood. We've not trained up our daughter to die in hunger and poverty. She will marry the right man, not Romanus.
Now go now.
Eh?
Is that what you have to say? Eh? So when I was bringing all the bushmeats for you, Romanus had no means of livelihood. When I was paying Adaeze school fees, Romanus had no means of livelihood. When I was coming here every morning to fetch water for you, Romanus had no means of livelihood. When I had to pay your husband's hospital money, Romanus had no means of livelihood. Dear Adendo, if not for the respect I have for you, I would have told your wife that I would go now a very bad word.
Calm down, Romanus, calm down.
I would have told you a very bad word.
Calm down. Anger.
Me, Romanus.
Hey! Our in-laws have come. Yamam, 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 yamam.
Hey, elders. This car is as good as heaven. Oh, Hunter boy, how are you?
That's good. You get that. You get this, right? Great. All right. Let's go.
What have you come to do here?
It's you I should be asking that, old chap. Seeing that you have no invitation to be here. I didn't invite you here. But if it's important to you, I've come to ask for the hands of my wife in marriage.
Check it out! Check it out! I told you before. I said one of these days, your life will be a miserable one. Isn't it?
Sure, old chap.
Yeah, old chap.
You have come to ask for your wife, isn't it? You wait for me.
Hey, it could be dangerous.
All right.
Yes.
We'll show him what ginger is.
Where is he?
Roma!
Where is he?
Roma! Roma!
Where is he?
Roma!
Where is he?
Hey, Biko. I'm gonna cut you like bushmeat.
Yes? You don't make a move. That skull will just visit it.
Come on, boy.
Move, Hunter boy.
I'll skin you like you do to bushmeat.
Yeah, this is not proper pain. Use a move. Bush rat.
That's my girl. That's my girl. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Who is now laughing? Huh?
Chap, I'll give you another guy in this village.
Love mo, ibun kemo sinebi ebi. Ibun kemo somu geke wani. Noboyego, love mo, ibun kemo sinebi ebi. Ibun kemo somu geke wani. Noboyego, mmiri zosia na mugeti, kamekwa kimara, ozozo zosia onye nwe nwa, rapụrụ m love mo, ọ dị n'obi nke m na mmadụ apụghị ikewanye. ga-ekewa anyị n'ọbụghị ego love ịbụ nke m si n'ebi ebi ruo n'ebi ebi ịbụ nke m sọ ọnwụ ga-ekewa anyị